God knows that if you function here as a man, you'll be defeated. So he decided to upgrade your class of existence. So although you are working with men, but you are not a man. You are a hybrid creature. He decided to put the life that powers him on your inside, so that the things he can do, you also will have the capability to do it. So eternal life, according to the original word from whence it was translated, is the word Chei Olam. It's a Hebrew word. And Chei Olam is the life of the age that is to come. So what God did was not just to upgrade you. He gave you a life that the people that will live in the next dispensation will walk with. That's the life he gave you now. So by implication, you are walking in this age, but you are actually a creature of the next age. And so automatically, because of eternal life, you are upgraded beyond the challenges of this age the moment you understand it. This is why they define eternal life as a sickless life, a deathless life. The reason is this: the people in the age to come, they don't fall sick. There's no sickness in that age. The people in the age to come, they don't die. And so what God did was to give you the life that will power the creatures that will live in the next aeon and in the next dispensation. So while you are walking in this world now, you are already beyond this world. You are carrying a life that qualifies you to live like a creature that will exist after the rapture. That is the life Jesus lived and walked with, and that's the life you and I have now. And so when you grow in spiritual understanding, you discover that you metamorphose into different versions of that life. And so growth automatically now becomes an insurance system, because growth is actually your ability to master the potentials of eternal life. If you didn't have eternal life, the best of you or the best of us would have been a victim. Because demons, the life of a demon is superior to the life of a man. The moment man fell, he became a slave of demons. No matter how smart you are, no matter how cautious you are still a victim. If you have not entered trouble, it's because the devil doesn't have your time yet. The day your impact begins to appear in his radar, he will show up and say, "Who are you?" And he will crush you like a pack of cards. But because you now have a life that is superior to the realm of demons, even if he decides to frustrate you, he can't. If he decides to stop you, he can't. Because in the realm of the spirit, authority is a function of the quality of life that you are walking with. And the life we have now is the life of God. So on account of God's benevolence, he decided to share his life form with us, so that the things that God experiences, we can experience. The things that God is able to do, we can also do. And the things that cannot happen to God cannot happen to us. If it is happening to you, it's a function of your ignorance. And so the crisis of men now is not a state of disappointment. The crisis of men now is actually an alarm that there is a level of understanding they've not had. The moment you come into understanding, life subdues your problem. So life becomes an insurance system that God makes available. No matter how you love a dog, there's no way you can make a dog operate with the life of men. And so your dog will be limited. But when God showed his love towards us, he gave us his life. So by implication, we became God men. That's why I say we are not ordinary men. We are actually God men. The people of the world look at us and they think we are the same. They say, all these Christians, all these men, they talk anyhow. Oh God, we are not the same. Oh. We have body so that we can participate with you, because we still have a stake in this world. But when you see our reality, we are different. Some of us, when you open us in the chambers of life, we are carrying fire. You don't know what I'm saying. When you check some of us out in life, we are balms in Gilead. That's why when you touch somebody, he's healed. Men don't touch people and they get healed. How can somebody have cancer? You say cancer, go. Cancer doesn't hear English. So it means what you are saying is not English. Although it sounds like English, but what you are saying is actually spirit and life. That's why your words become like radiation. The same way radiation dematerializes cancer, your voice now dematerializes cancer, because you are functioning in the God class. And the reason you can function in the God class is because you have the life of God. And so John 3:15 and 16 say, for God so loved the world that he gave unto us what? Eternal life. That whosoever believeth in him should not perish. So eternal life becomes an eternal insurance system against perishing. A man that carries eternal life can never know destruction, can never perish. He said eternal life is the cure to perishing. And so everybody sitting here that has life, you have come into indestructibility. You have come into sicknessness. You have come into deathlessness. You have come into an upgraded kind of life that nothing can destroy. If something is happening to you, tell the devil, don't worry, this thing will not kill me. It's an alarm that there's a knowledge I don't have. And so instead of crying, you go to study. Some study from a book, some study from beholding in prayer. And so when you pray and you ascend, you ask yourself, how is it possible that a virus is in my body? And God will tell you, you have not emitted life. And so as you travel in life, you begin to choke the things that destroy men. Eternal life is an insurance system.